morning, students. This is Krishna, the Department of Mechanical Engineering, ABS Institute of Technology, Kavali. Today I am going to presentation of power transmission system of V-belt drive. In last class, we can discuss about flat belt drive, slip of the belt, creep of the belt, problems and slip, and 2% of the slip, length of open belt and length of closed belt, power transmission system of the belt, and problems on closed belt. In today's class, we can discuss about the power transmission system of V-belt drive, introduction, types of V-belts, advantages and disadvantages of the V-belt, and the types of V-belts and pulleys, ratio of the driving tension of the V-belt, V flat belt drive, and problems on V flat belt drives. So this is the today topic. So coming to the introduction of V-belt drive. We have already discussed that V-belt is mostly used in factories and workshops where a great amount of power is to be transmitted from one pulley to the another when the two pulleys is very near to each other. The V-belts are made of fabric and cords molded in the rubber and covered with fabric and rubber as shown in the figure. These belts are molded to a trapezoidal shape and are made endless. They are particularly suitable for the short drives. The included angle for the V-belt drive is usually from 30 to 40 degrees. The power transmitted by the welding action between the belt of the V-groove in the pulley or sheave. The clearance must be provided at the bottom of the groove as shown in the figure in order to prevent it touching the bottom as it becomes narrow from the wear. So we can see the figures also. The cross section of the V belt and the cross section of the V grooved pulley. The angle of the V belt is usually 30 to 40 degrees. So as shown in the figure. So the V belt drive may be included at an angle with the tight side either at the top and bottom. In order to increase the power output, several V belts may be operated side by side. It may be noticed that in multiple V belt drive, all the belts should stretch at the same rate of the load is equally divided between them. When one of the set of the belt breaks, the entire set should be replaced at the same time. If only one belt is replaced, the new unworn and unstretched belt will be more tightly stretched with and will move with different velocities. So you can see the figure, figure here, the cross section of the V belt. The thickness of the V belt is T, the angle is 2 beta, the length of the belt drive is B. This material will be fully covered with fabric and rubber cover. So the dotted lines indicates the fabric. So this is the cord. The blue color is indicates the rubber. This is the cross section of the V grooved pulley. You can see the figure B. So what is the cross section? Pitch diameter D and face width B. This is the pitch line, the dotted line and the axis line. This is the V belt drive. The angle is 2 beta. So the beta angle is approximately 30 to 40 degrees. Next, types of V belts and pulleys. According to the Indian standards, ISO 2494 to 1974, the V belts are made in 5 types, that is A, B, C, D and E. The dimensions of the standard V belts are shown in the table. The pulley for V-belt may be made of cast iron or pressed steel in order to reduce weight. The dimensions for the standard V-grooved pulley according to Indian Standard 2494 to 1974 as shown in the table 2. So you can see the table. The dimensions of the standard V belt according to the Indian standards ప్రకారం. సో మనకి ఇక్కడ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బెల్ట్స్ ఇచ్చారు. దాని యొక్క పవర్ రేంజెస్, పవర్ ఇన్ కిలోవాట్, మ్యాక్సిమం పిచ్ ఇన్ డయామీటర్ అండ్ టాప్ విడ్త్ అండ్ థిక్నెస్ అండ్ వెయిట్ పర్ మీటర్ లెంత్ ఇన్ ది న్యూటన్స్. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి ఒక్కొక్క బెల్ట్కి మనకి ఎంత థిక్నెస్ రేషియో, డయామీటర్, విడ్త్, థిక్నెస్ అండ్ వెయిట్, సో ఎంత అనేది మన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్లో యూజ్ అవుతాయి ఈ టేబుల్ అనేది. సో ఈ టేబుల్ మనకి జలార్దన్ డేటా బుక్లో ఉంటుంది, ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకోండి. సో ఫస్ట్ బెల్ట్, టైప్ ఆఫ్ ది బెల్ట్ ఏ, ద రేంజ్ ఆఫ్ ది పవర్ బిట్వీన్ 0.7 to 3.5 kilowatts. The pitch of the minimum diameter of the pulley is 75 mm and the top width be 13 mm. Thickness of the T is 8 mm. Weight per meter length in Newton 1.06. So for the type B, the power range between 2 to 15 kilowatts. Minimum pitch diameter is 125 mm. And top width 17 mm. Thickness 11 mm. Meter length 1.89. Next type C, power range between 7.5 to 75 kilowatts. The pitch dia is 200 mm. Top width is 22. Thickness 14. Meter length 3.43 meters length. Next type D, power range between 20 to 150 kilowatts. Minimum pitch dia is 355 and top width is 32. Thickness is 19. Meter length is 5.96. Next finally belt E, power range is 30 to 350 kilowatts. Minimum dia is 500 mm. Thickness of the B width is 38 mm. Thickness is 23 mm. So length is not given from in table 1. See from table 2, dimensions of the standard V-grooved pulley. So what is the dimensions of the standard V-grooved pulley in the Indian Standard 2494 to 1974? So then dimensions are, all dimensions are in mm. So the table is given the type of the belt and the width, dia, cross-sectional area, center, focus, eccentric, number of grooves, groove angle between the degrees. So in flat belt, in the type of flat belt, type A, width W, D 12, A 3.3, C 8.7, F 10 mm, in E 15 mm, and grooves 6, N equal 6 grooves, a groove angle 32 or 34 or 38. In type of the V belt, width 14, dia 15, cross-sectional area 4.2, center 10.8, load 12.5, eccentric 19, in grooves, number of grooves 9, groove angle 32, 34, 38. So this is the range of the angle between 32 to 38. Next type C, width 19, dia 20, depth 20, cross-sectional area 5.7, center 14.3, load 17, E 25.5, number of grooves 14, groove angle 34, 36, 38. In type D, width 27, depth 28, cross-sectional area 8.1, center 19.9, focus 24, force 24, eccentric 37, number of grooves 14, groove angle 34, 36, 38. Next final E belt, width 32, depth 33, cross-section area 9.6, in center 23.4, load 29, E 44.5, grooves 20, number of grooves 20. So note phase width formula B is equal to n minus 1 into E plus 2F. So we can calculate the phase width of the phase width. So this is the formula we can calculate. So n minus 1 into small e plus 2F. Next, standard pitch length of V belts. So what are the standard lengths? So according to Indian Standard 2494 to 1974, the V belt are designed by its type of normal inside length. Nominal inside length. For example, the V belt of type A and inside length 914 mm and designed as A9142 Indian Standard 2494. The standard inside length of V belts in diameter as follows. So these are all the standard values. So 610, 660, 711, 787. So this will range up to 16,730. These are the standard inside length of the V belt in mm. According to Indian standards 2494 to 1974, the pitch length of the pitch length is defined as the circumferential length of the belt at the pitch width. That is the width at the neutral axis of the belt. The value of the pitch width remains constant for each type of the belt irrespective of the groove angle. The standard pitch lengths are obtained by adding to inside length 36 mm for type A, 43 mm for type B, 56 mm for type C, 79 mm for type D, and finally 92 mm for type E. The following table is shown in the standard pitch length for various types of belts. So for seeing the below table, the table will give a standard pitch length of the V belt according to Indian Standard 2494 to 1974. So the table will be given to the type of the belts and the standard pitch length of the V belts in mm. So the type A belt, this V belt ranges of the standard pitch length are 645, 696, 747, 823, 848. So then it will be continuous to the 3693 mm. Then a type of the belt B is 932, 1008, 1059, 1110, 1212. It up to the range will be increased to 5377. So this is the pitch length of the V belt in the type B. In type C, the belt ranges will starting from 1275, 1351, 1453, 81580. It will ranges to 9149. This is the final range of the final range of standard pitch length of the V belt. Then coming to the type D, starting range from 3127, 3330, 3736, and it will coming to the 16,792. This is the final value of the pitch length in the V belt in type D. In coming to the type E, it will coming to the range from 5426, 6137, 6899, 7661. It will continuously increase it to finally the result is 16,805 is the standard pitch length of the V belt. So these types of standard pitch length of the V belt is also used for the problems. Next, advantages and disadvantages of V belt drive over flat belt drive. The following are the advantages and disadvantages of V belt drive over flat belt drive. So what is the advantages? So the V-belt drive gives compactness due to the small distance between centers of the pulleys. The drive is positive because the slip between the belt and the pulley groove is negligible. Since the V-belts are made endless and there is no joint trouble, therefore the drive is smooth. It provides longer life. So the longer life means 3 to 5 years. It can be easily installed and removed. The operation of the belts and pulleys is quiet. Next, continuation in the advantages. The belts have the ability to loosen the shock when machine are started. The highest velocity ratio. So highest velocity ratio means maximum 10 may be obtained. The welding action of the belt in the groove gives high value of limited ratio of tension. Therefore, the power transmitted by V belt is more than flat belt for the same coefficient of friction, arc of contact and allowable tension in the belts. The V belt may be operated in either direction with the tight side of the belt at the top or bottom. The center line may be horizontal, vertical or inclined. Next, disadvantages in flat belt over the V belt drive. The V belt drive cannot be used with large center distance because of large weight per unit length. The V belts are not too durable as flat belts. Construction of pulleys for V belt is more complicated than pulley of flat belts. Since the V belts are subject to certain amount of creep, therefore these are not suitable for constant speed applications such as synchronisms, mechanics, and timing devices. The belt life is gradually influenced with temperature changes, improper belt tension, and mismatching of belt lengths. The centrifugal tension prevents the use of V belts at speed below 5 meters per second and above 50 meters per second. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of V belt drive over for flat belt drive. Next, ratio of driving tension of for V belt. Ratio of driving tension for V belt. A V belt with a grooved pulley as shown in the figure. Let R1 normal reaction between belts and the sides of the groover and capital R the total reaction in the plane of the groove in mu coefficient of friction between the belt and the sides of the groove. So you can see the figure is shown the V grooved pulley in V belt. In R is a vertical distance to the V belt drive. Resolving the reactions vertically to the groove, we have R is equal to R1 sin beta plus R1 sin beta. That is equal to 2R1 sin beta, or R1 is equal to R by 2 sin beta. We know that the frictional force 2 mu R1 is equal to So substitute the R1 value in below equation. R1 2 mu R1 into 2 mu into R1 plus lo R by 2 sin theta, that is equal to 2 in cancellation mu R by sin beta. So R1 is equal to the quotient of external force, that is equal to mu R cosecant beta. So 1 by sin is equal to cosecant beta. Consider a small portion of the belt as in Act 18.90 subtending at an angle delta theta at the center. The tension on one side will be the T and on other side T plus delta T. Now proceeding in the same way, we get the frictional resistance equal to mu r cosecant beta against mu r. Thus the relation between T1 and T2 for V belt drive will be 2.3 log of T1 by T2, that is equal to mu theta into cosecant beta. Next, V flat drives. In many cases, particularly when the flat belt is replaced by V belt, it is economical to use flat braced pulley instead of large grooved pulley as shown in the figure. The cost of cutting the grooves is thereby eliminated, such the drive is known as V flat drive. So we can see the figure. The large dia is the flat pulley and the small circle is the V belt pulley. So in the bottom of this center line is a tight side and top line is the above the center line is a slack side. Next, coming to the problems. Next, problems on V flat drive. This is the first problem. A comparator requires 90 kilowatts is to run at an above 250 rpm. The drive is by V belt from a electric motor running at 750 rpm. The diameter of the pulley on the comparator shaft must not be greater than 1 meter, while the center distance between the pulley is limited to 1.75 meters. The belt speed should not be exceed 1600 meter per minute. So this is the problem. So determine the number of V belts required to transmit the power. In each belt has a cross sectional area of 372 mm square, density 1000 kg per meter cube, and allowable tensile stress of 2.5 MPa. The groove angle of the pulley is 35 degrees. The quotient of friction between the belt and pulley is 0.25. Finally, calculate the length required of each belt. This is the problem. So the given data. So first you can note it down. The pressure P is equal to 19 kilowatts and N2 is equal to 250 rpm, N1 is equal to 700 rpm. The kilowatts should be converted to watts. So 19 to 10 cube watts. So diameter dt is equal to 1 meter and x is equal to 1.75 meters. V is equal to 1600 minutes per second. So V means velocity. Belt speed should not be exceeds is 1600 minutes per meter per minute. So that is the V, 1600 meters per minute. So that minutes will be converted into meter per second. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 1600 divided into 1 by 60. 1600 divided by 60. So 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So this is the conversion. So 1600 divided by minute kabatti 60, that is equal to 26.67 meter per second. Next, cross sectional area 375 mm square, that is equal to 375 into 10 power minus 6. It is converted to meters. Density rho is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Next, sigma is equal to 2.5 MPa. Sigma means allowable tensile stress. Sigma is equal to 2.5 MPa megapascal. This megapascal will be converted into Newton meter square. So 2.5 Newton per mm square. Then beta 2 beta is equal to 35 degrees, or beta is equal to 35 divided by 2, 17.5 degrees. So coefficient of friction mu is equal to 0.25. So this is the given data from the above problem. First of all, let us find the diameter of the pulleys on motor shaft D1. We know that the formula is N1 by N2 is equal to D2 by D1, or D1 is equal to, so already given to the D2, we can calculate the D1 also. We can calculate the D1. That's why the cross multiplication D1 is equal to N2 into D2 by N1. That is equal to D1 is equal to 1 N2 250 by 750. So we can calculate 250 divided by 150, 0.33. 250 divided by 750. So the final result is 0.33 is the meter. D1 is 0.33 meters. For an open belt drive, as shown in the figure. So this is the open belt drive shown in the figure. The distance between the two pulleys and two centers O1 and O2 is x is equal 1.75 is given to the problem. This is the motor pulley and the compressor pulley. Radius is R1 and R2. Angle between theta and alpha is theta R2 minus R1. This is the M. The distance is O1 O2 therefore since sin alpha is equal to O2m by O1 O2, so O2m, the distance between O2m is R2 minus R1 by O1 O2 is x. So R1 minus R2, this R1 minus R2 will be replaced to the diameter d2 by d1 by 2x. So that is equal to d2 1 minus d1 0.33 by 2 into 1.75. So sin alpha is equal to 0.1914. So alpha is equal to 11.04 degrees. And angle of lap on smaller pulley, the pulley on motor shaft, theta is equal to 180 minus 2 alpha. So substitute the alpha value in the below equation. Theta is equal to 180 minus 2 into 11.04. So theta is equal to 157.92 degrees. This degrees will be converted into radians. So 1 degree is equal to 5 by 180 radians. So we can multiplying 157.92 into 5 by 180, that is equal to theta is equal to 2.76 radians. So this is the angle. Next, we know that mass of the belt per meter length. So we can calculate the mass. So m is equal to area into length into density. This is the formula of the mass. So area area is already given to the problem 375 mm square. This will be converted to the meters. So 375 into 10 power minus 6 meter square. So substitute the area value 375 into 10 power minus 6 into length 1 into density rho is also given 1000 mm. So we can calculate the mass. So this is the mass is equal to 0.374 kg per meter. Next we can find out the centrifugal tension. Tc is equal to mv square. So m is equal to 0.375 into velocity v is equal to, so what is the velocity? So velocity is given to the problem, v is equal to 1600 meter per minute. So this will be converted to the meter per second, that is equal to 26.67 meter per second. The v value will be substituting this centrifugal tension T is equal to mv square, that is equal to m 0.375 v 26.67 whole square. We can calculating the value Tc is equal to 267 Newton. Next we can calculate the maximum tension in belt. T is equal to sigma into A. So sigma is equal to 2.5 into cross sectional area A is equal to 375. So you can calculate the maximum tension T is equal to 937.5 Newton. Therefore, tension in the tight side of the belt, T1 is equal to T minus Tc. This is the formula in tight side of the belt. So substitute the values. T is equal to 937.5 minus Tc is equal to 267. So that is equal to 670.5 Newtons. Let T2 tension in slack side of the belt. We know that 2.3 log of T1 by T2 is equal to mu theta into cosecant beta. This formula is taken to this ratio of the driving tension of the belt. So this is the T2 calculate చేయడానికి మనకి ఫార్ములా 2.3 into log of T1 minus T1 by T2 into mu theta into cosecant theta. So this formula is used in this problem for calculating the T2 value. So 2.3 into log of T1 by T2, that is equal to mu theta cosecant beta. So substitute the values, that is equal to mu 0.25 into theta 2.76 into cosecant. So what is the beta value is 17.5 degrees. So 2 beta is already given to the problem. 2 beta is equal to 35 degrees. So calculating the beta, so 35 divided by 2, so beta is equal to 17.5. So substitute the beta value in this formula. In cosecant beta means 17.5 degree. You can calculating the value. So 2.3 log of T1 by T2 is equal to 2.297, 2.295. So this is the value. So we can calculate the log of T1 by T2 is equal to 2.295 by 2 by 3, that is equal to 0.9976, or we can anti-log on both sides. So T1 by T2 is equal to 9.95. So T1 T2 is equal to T1 by 9.95. We can calculate the T1 value. So substitute the T1 value. T1 is equal to 670.5 divided by 9.95. So final the T2 value is 67.4 Newton. So this is the T1 and T2 and its T values. Next, finding the number of V belts. We know that the power transmitted per belt, that is equal to T1 minus T2 into V. This is the formula for power transmitted to the belt. T1 minus T2 into V. So T1 is equal to 670.5 minus 67.4 into V, 26.67. So we can calculate the value 16,085 watts. This will be converted into kilowatts, 16.805 kilowatts. Therefore, the number of V belts, that is equal to total power transmitted by power transmitted per belt. So total power is 90. A power transmitted for the belt is So you can calculate 16.085, that is equal to 5.6. So this will be rounded to 5.6, should be rounded to the 6. Next, calculate the length of each belt. We know that radius of pulley on motor shaft. So R1 is equal to D1 by 2. So D1 is equal to 0.33 by 2, that is equal to 0.165 meters. And the radius of pulley on compressive shaft. So R2 is equal to D2 by 2, that is equal to 1 by 2, 0.5 meters. So we know that the length of the each belt. So L is equal to pi into R2 plus R1 plus 2x plus R2 by R2 minus R1 whole square by x. This is the open belt length of the formula. This formula is given to the open belt drive. Yesterday class you can discuss the open belt drive length formula. So L is equal to pi into R2 0.5 plus R1 0.165 plus 2 into x 1.75 plus 0.5 minus 0.165 whole square by x 175. So finally the length of the belt is 5.645 meters. This is the final length of the each belt. So next, another problem. The power of 60 kilowatts at 750 rpm is to be transmitted from electric motor to, to compressor shaft at 300 rpm. So we can given the power and N2 N1 by V belt, the approximate large pulley diameter. So D1 is given 1500 mm and approximate center distance is 650 mm. So X is also given and overload factor of safety is also given is 1.5. Give a complete design of the belt drive. A belt with cross-sectional area is equal to 350 mm square is also given. The density is rho of 1000 kg per meter cube and having an allowable tensile strength sigma is equal to 2 megapascal is available to use. The coefficient of friction between the belt and pulley is taken is mu is given, mu is equal to 0.28. The driver pulley is overhung to the extent of 300 mm from the nearest bearing and is mounted on the shaft having permissible shear stress is 40 megapascal with the help of a key. The shaft, the pulley, the keys are also to be designed. So this is the problem. The given data is P is equal to 60 kilowatts, N1 is equal to 750 rpm, N2 is equal to 300 rpm, D2 is equal to 1500 rpm, X is equal to 1650 mm. So overload factor is 1.5. Area A is equal to 350 mm square. This will be converted to meter square. 350 10 power minus 6 meter square. Density rho is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Sigma is equal to megapascal. This will be converted to Newton per mm square. Mu is equal to 0.28. So tau is equal to 40 ampere is equal to 40 Newton per mm square. This is the given data for the above problem. Next you can calculate the step-by procedure one by one. So first of all you can start the problem is design of the belt drive. First of all, let's find the diameter D1 of the motor pulley. We know that. So first we can calculate the D1 value. So D2, N1, N2 is also given. So the the formula is N2 by N1 is equal to D2 by D1. The cross multiplication D1 is equal to N2 into D2 by N1. The substitute the values 1500 into 300 by 750, that is equal to 600 mm. So D1 is equal to 0.6 meters. In mm means 600 mm. Meter in convert to the meters 0.6 meters. So we can calculate the sin alpha value. So sin alpha is equal to R2 minus R1 by x. So R2 is not given to the problem. So we can given to the diameter. So this will be converted to diameter. So R is equal to D by 2. This is so we can calculating the D2 minus D1 by 2x. This is the formula. So sin alpha is equal to 1500 minus 600 by 2 into 650, 1650. So that is equal to 0.2727. This is the sin alpha. So we can calculate the alpha value. Alpha is equal to sin inverse of 0.2727. That is equal to alpha is equal to 15.83 degrees. So we know that the next we can calculate the angle of contact. So theta is equal to 180 minus 2 alpha. So this is the formula. So we can calculate, substitute the alpha value in the given equation. So theta is equal to 180 minus 2 into 15.83, that is equal to 148.34 degrees. So in degrees will be converted into radians. So 148.34 into pi by 180, that is equal to 2.6 radians. So theta is equal to 2.6 radians. So we can calculate the T1 and the T2 value and the tight side and slack side. T1 is the tension in tight side of the belt and T2 is the slack side of the belt. So assuming the groove hanging of the pulley, 2 beta is equal to 35 degrees or beta is equal to 75 degrees, 17.5 degrees. So this is the standard value. So we can calculate the 2.3 log of T1 by T2 into mu into theta into cos beta. So substitute the values. So that is equal to mu 0.28 into theta 2.6 into cosecant beta means 17.5 degrees. That is equal to 2.42. So finally log of T1 by T2 is equal to 2.42 by 2.3. So we can calculating the value. So 1.0526. So anti-log on both sides. T1 by T2 is equal to 11.28. So this is the equation number 1. Next we can calculate the velocity of the belt. V is equal to pi d1 n1 by 60. So substitute the values. Pi into d1 0.6 into n1 750 by 60, that is equal to 23.66 meter per second. And mass of the belt per meter length. So calculate the mass value. So mass m is equal to area into length into density. So calculate the mass of the belt. Area is equal to 350 10 power minus 6. So length is equal to 1 meter, that is equal to density is equal to 1000 equal to 0.35 kg per meter. So finally centrifugal tension of the belt Tc is equal to mv square, that is equal to m 0.35 into v 23.66. Also we can calculate in the value. Tc is equal to 196 newtons and the maximum tension in the belt T is equal to stress into area, that is equal to T is equal to capital T is equal to sigma into A. Sigma is equal to 2 into area 350, that is equal to 700 newton. So tension in the tight side of the belt, you can calculate the T1 value. T1 is equal to T minus Tc. This is the value formula calculating the T1. So T1 is equal to T minus Tc. So substitute the values. T is equal to 700 minus Tc is equal to 196. So that is equal to 504 newton. From equation 1, T1 by T2 is equal to 11.28 is already noted on the equation 1. Substitute the T1 value in the equation 1. T2 is equal to T1 by 11.28. So T1 also calculating the above. So T1, substitute the T1 value. T1 is equal to 504 by 11.28, that is equal to T2 is equal to 44.7 Newton. So next we can calculate the power transmitted per belt. So power transmitted, power P is equal to T1 minus T2 into V. So substitute the values. T1 is equal to 504 minus T2 is equal to 44.7. The velocity V is equal to 23.66. So we can calculate the value 10.867 kilowatts. So this will be converted to watts, 10,867 watts. Since the overload factor is given to the problem is 1.5, therefore the belt is to be designed for 1.5 into 60, that is equal to 90 kilowatts. Therefore number of belts required is equal to, so designed power by power transmitted per belt. So designed power is 1.5 into 60, that is equal to 90 kilowatts. by power transmitted for the belt already noted 10.867, that is equal to 8.3. So the 8.3 is round figure to this 9M. So total number of belts are 9 belts is required to the problem. Since the V belt is to be designed for 90 kilowatts, from the table we find the D type and the belt should be used. So this table is already seen in the previous slide. So table 2.0, the D type belt is used. So we can see the table. So you can see the table 1. So the power range between 90 kilowatts. So this will range D type of the belt range between 20 to 150. So we can change the we can choose the power range between the kilowatts is so 90 to 20 to 150. So this type of belt is D belt. This is the given to the problem. So D belt is 90 kilowatts is taken to the tabular form. So the V belt is designed of the 90 kilowatts. Therefore, from the table 1, to find the D type belt should be used. We know that pitch length of the belt. So we can calculate the pitch length of the belt. L is equal to pi into R1, R2 plus R1 plus 2x plus R2 minus R1 whole square by x. That is equal to pi by 2 into d2 plus d1 plus 2x plus d2 minus d1 whole square by 4x. So substitute the values. L is equal to pi by 2 into 1500 plus 600 plus 2 into 1650 plus 1500 minus 600 whole square by 4 into 1650. So finally the length will be calculated. L is equal to 6723 meters. Subtracting 79 mm from D type belt, we find the inside length of the belt. So that is equal to 6723 minus 79, that is equal to 6644 mm. So according to Indian standards 2494 to 1974, the nearest standard inside length of the V belt is 6807 mm. So this is the nearest standard of the belt. So you can see the tabular in previous slides. So this value will be given to the tabular form. So next we can calculate the pitch length of the belt. So L1 is equal to 6807 plus 79, that is equal to 6886 mm. Now let's find out the new center distance x1 between the two pulleys. We know that L1 is equal to pi by 2 into d2 plus d1 plus 2x1 plus d2 minus d1 whole square by 4x1. So that is equal to L1 is equal to 6886 plus pi by 2 into 1500 plus 600 plus 2x1 plus 1500 minus 600 whole square by 4x1. So we can calculating 3300 and plus 2x1 plus 8000, sorry, 8 lakhs 10,000 divided by 4x1, since d1 and d2 is taken in mm. So cross multiplication 4x1 into 6886, that is equal to 3300 into 4x1 plus 2x1 into 4x1 plus 8 lakhs 10,000. So LCM on both sides. So 4x1 is the cross multiplication. Then calculating the values, so x1 square is equal to x1 is equal to 1793 plus or minus square root of 1793 whole square minus 4 into 10 power 101 250 divided by 2, that is equal to 1793 plus or minus 1667 by 2, that is equal to final result of the x1 is equal to 1735. So taking the positive side, this is the final result of the x1 and another distance of the another center distance the x1. Next we can design another type of problem is designing the shaft. So first you can calculate the design of the belt. Next we can calculate design of the shaft. Let d is equal to diameter of the shaft. We know that the torque transmitted by the driven or compressor pulley shaft, T is equal to designed power into 60 by 2 pi n square n2, that is equal to design power 90 into 10 cube into 60 by 2 pi into n2 300. We can calculate the tension T is equal to 2865 Newton per Newton meter. So this will be converted into millimeters. T is equal to 2865 into 10 power 3 Newton mm. Since the overhanging of the pulley is 300 mm, therefore bending moment of the shaft due to the belt tension. So M is equal to T1 plus T2 plus 2 Tc into 300 into 9. So 9 means therefore number of belts is equal to 9. So substitute the values. T1 is equal to 504 plus T2 is equal to 44.7 plus 2 into Tc is equal to 196 into 300 into 9. So finally you can calculate the bending moment. M is equal to 2540 into 10 cube Newton millimeter. Therefore equivalent twisting moment Te is equal to square root of T square plus n square. So that is equal to square root of T 2865 into 10 cube whole square plus 2540 into 10 cube whole square. So finally we can calculate the twisting moment. Te is equal to 3830 into 10 cube Newton mm. So also we know that equivalent twisting moment Te is equal to 3830 into 10 cube, that is equal to pi by 16 into tau into d cube. So pi by 16 into tau 40. So d3 will be calculating. So d3 is not given. So you can finding the d3 value, that is equal to 7.855 d3. So d3 is equal to 3830 into 10 cube by 7.855, that is equal to 487.6 into 10 cube, or d is equal to 78.7. So this will be rounded to the 80. So d is equal to 80 mm. So this is the design of the shaft. Next, design of the pulley. The dimensions for the standard V-grooved pulley as shown in the table. From we find D-type belt. So in D-type belt, this W is equal to 27 meters, D is equal to 28 meters, A is equal to 8.1, C is equal to 19.9 meters, F is equal to 25 mm, and E equal to 37 mm. So these values will taken to the table. In the we can see the PPTs in the table of so dimension standard V-grooved pulley according to Indian standards. Type of the V-belt pulley is taken. So this is the values of the type D belt. So W equal to 27, D equal to 28, A equal to 8.1, C equal to 90.9, F equal to 24, E equal to 37. So N is equal to 14. So this values is used to the problem. So we know that the face width of the pulley is B is equal to n minus 1 into E plus 2F. So we can substitute the values. So n is equal to number of beds is 9, 9 minus 1, small a is equal to 37 plus 2 into F 24, that is equal to 344 mm. This is the final result design of the pulley. So next we can calculate the design for key. The standard dimensions of the key shaft is 80 mm, diameter width key is 25 mm, and thickness of the key is 40 mm. So next another problem. This is the last one. A V belt is driven on a flat pulley and V pulley. The drive transmitted 20 kilowatts from 50 mm diameter. V pulley operating at 1800 rpm to a 900 mm diameter of the flat pulley. The center distance is 1 meter. The angle of groove is 40 degrees and mu is 0.2. If the density of the belt is 1110 kg per meter cube and allowable stresses is 2.1 megapascal and belt material, what will be the number of belts required if C size V belt having 230 mm square cross-sectional area are used? So the given data is P is equal to 20 kilowatts, T1 is equal to 50 mm, that is equal to 0.25 meter, so N1 is equal to 1800 rpm, D2 is equal to 900 mm, that is equal to 0.9 meter, distance X is equal to 1 meter, that is equal to 1000 mm, converted to the millimeter. So 2 beta is equal to 40 degrees or beta is equal to 20 degrees. Mu is equal to 0.2, density rho is equal to 1110 kg per meter cube. Sigma rho is equal to 2.1 megapascal, that is equal to this megapascal is converted to Newton per mm square, 2.1 Newton per mm square. The cross sectional area A is equal to 230 mm square. It will be converted to the meters, 230 into 10 power minus 6 meter square. The figure shows the V belt tray. First of all, let me find the angle of contact for both pulleys from the geometry of the figure. We find that. So this is shown the figure. The distance between the two pulleys is x 1 meter. This is small pulley is the V pulley and flat. This is the large pulley is the flat pulley. The diameter of the large pulley is 900 mm and small pulley is 250 mm. So we can calculate the theta value and formula alpha. We know that the angle of contact and small r V pulley. So theta 1 is equal to 180 degrees minus 2 alpha, that is equal to 180 minus 2 into 18.96, that is equal to 142.08 degrees. The degrees will be converted into radians. Theta 1 is equal to 142.08 into pi by 180, that is equal to 2.48 radians. And the angle of contact on the large pulley or flat pulley, theta 2 is equal to 180 minus 2 alpha, that is equal to 180 plus 2 into 18.96, that is equal to 217.92 degrees. This degrees will be converted into radians. So 217.92 into pi by 180, that is equal to 3.8 radians. We have already discussed that when the pulley have different angle of contact theta, then the design will refer to the pulley for which mu theta is small. We know that a smaller or V pulley, mu theta is equal to mu theta 1 cosecant beta, that is equal to mu 0.2 into theta 1 2.48 into cosecant beta means 20 degrees, that is equal to 1.45. So, and for length or flat pulley, mu theta is equal to mu theta 2 is equal to 0.2 into 3.8, that equals 0.76. Since mu theta for large or flat pulley is small, therefore the design is based on large or flat pulley. We know that periphery velocity of the belt V is equal to pi d1 n1 by 60. So substitute the values, that is equal to pi into d1 0.25 into n1 1800 by 60. So we can calculate in the velocity V is equal to 23.56 meter per second. Next you can calculate the mass of the belt per meter length. So m is equal to area into length into density. So area is equal to A, length into L. Density means rho. So substitute the values. Area is equal to 230 into 10 power minus 6 into L equal to 1 meter. Density means 1100. So we can calculate the mass. M is equal to 0.253 kg per meter. This is the mass of the belt per meter length. So next final you can calculate the centrifugal tension. Tc is equal to mv square. So mv is equal to 0.253. V is equal to 23.56 whole square. So we can calculate the Tc, that is equal to 140.4 Newton. So let T1 is equal to tension in tight side of the belt and T2 is equal to tension in slack side of the belt. We know that the maximum tension in the belt T is equal to stress into area, that is equal to sigma into A. So substitute the value, sigma is equal to 2.1 into area is equal to 2230. So we can calculating the value, T is equal to 483 in Newton. We also know that the maximum or total tension in the belt T is equal to T1 plus Tc. T1 is equal to T minus Tc. So we can calculate the T1 value. So T is equal to 483 minus Tc is equal to 140.4. So finally T1 is equal to 342.6 Newton. So we know that the formula is given. So 2.3 log of T1 by T2 is equal to mu into theta 2. So that is equal to, substitute the value of mu, 0.2 into theta 2 3.8, that is equal to 0.76. Therefore log of T1 by T2 is equal to 0.76 by 2.3. So calculate the value is 0.3304. So taking log on both sides, T1 by T2 is equal to 2.14. So T2, so we can calculate the T1 value, substitute the T1 value in the above equation. T2 is equal to T1 by 2.14. T2 is equal to 342.6 by 2.14. That is equal to, final the T2 value is 160 Newton. So finally we can calculate the power transmitter for the belt. P is equal to T1 minus T2 into V, that is equal to 342.6 minus 160 into V 23.56, that is equal to, so finally we can calculate the power for 4302 watts. This will be converted to kilowatts, 4.302 kilowatts. Therefore the final, we can calculate the total number of belts, that is equal to total power transmitted by power transmitted per belt. So that is equal to the total transmitted per the belt is 20. Power transmitted per belt is 4.302. So we can calculating the values 4.65. So this will be rounded to the 5. The total number of the belt is 5. So this is the final result of the problem. Thank you.